Is the all-digital Xbox One S the best full-fledged gaming console in its price range? Also, is it worth the upgrade from the Xbox One? Who is this console really for, and why does it have no disc tray? In this video, we'll be going over all of those questions and more in my review of the Xbox One S all-digital version coming up. Hey guys, and welcome to Affordable Tech. My name's David, and this is where you can find videos on, well, you guessed it, affordable tech. So if you enjoy tech and like saving money, just make sure to subscribe and I'll do my best to make it worth it. Now, the main reason for this video is that this Xbox One S all-digital version may just be the cheapest option on the market right now if you're looking to get a gaming console. At the time of purchase, this Xbox was $199 in store at Walmart, and both Walmart and Amazon had online prices of $159 for the bundle. This was a little over a month ago, and since then, it seems like prices have gone up back to about $250. I'm not entirely sure of the reason for the price fluctuation, but I have an assumption that it's because of COVID-19. I also noticed a lot of other tech products shifting upwards in price as well. So that being said, I think once all of this passes, prices should go back down pretty significantly. Let me know in the comments if you have another theory as to why prices might be going up. So this review is assuming a price of $250. And just for comparison, currently the Xbox One S and the PS4 are both at $299. This Xbox only comes in one configuration, which is white with a 1TB hard drive. In the box came the console itself, a third generation wireless controller, a power cable, and a high-speed HDMI cable. On top of that, it also included codes for 1 month of Xbox Live Gold. There was one for Minecraft, one for Sea of Thieves, and a free Fortnite Battle Royale pass. So in terms of specs, the Xbox One SAD is completely identical to the original Xbox One S, and the only difference being is the lack of the optical disc drive. So the specs are 1TB of HDD storage, 8GB of DDR3 RAM, an 8-core Jaguar CPU that's clocked at 1.75 GHz, and a custom-built graphics processor by AMD. Because there's no disc drive, it weighs slightly less than the One S at 5.4 pounds. In comparison to 6.4. On the front, it has two buttons. One is a power button, and the other is to sync controllers. It also has a USB 3.0 port on the front as well. On the back, you have the port to connect the power cable, an HDMI out, as well as an HDMI in. It also has two more USB 3 ports, an infrared receiver output, an SPDIF digital audio port, and lastly, the Ethernet slot. Build-wise, the only difference between this and the Xbox One S is, like I said, the lack of the disk drive. Other than that, everything is pretty much identical. In fact, the motherboard still has the port to connect a disk drive, and there's also still the eject button for disks that's just hidden behind the cover. This Xbox kind of just seems like an experiment by Microsoft to test the market for an all-digital console. They didn't really want to put any effort into the production of this console, clearly, and just dropped the price by $50. I guess the reason being is that all things are moving towards a digital future. The physical aspect of buying games is coming to an end. I mean, consider the fact that GameStop closed more than 300 stores in 2019 and are planning to close just as many, if not more, in 2020. So like I said, the future will be all digital, and this is the first step into that progression. I just wish they would have put a little bit more effort into either upgrading specs or making it a little bit slimmer. So for new gamers wanting to get their first console and have never purchased any physical discs, an option like this would make the most sense for them. Also, if you consider the cost of a Blu-ray DVD player, a good one would go for something like $40 to $50. So in comparison, might as well just get the Xbox One S if you have discs or movies that you're going to be playing. But build-wise, it feels high quality overall. In terms of functionality, it's capable of 4K video streaming and HDR gaming and video, while gaming is only capable in Full HD. Regarding its gaming capabilities, it works great. All games we've played are seamless with no lag, and it stays at a pretty consistent frame rate. So far, we've only used it on TVs and not a gaming monitor. The main one being this cheap 36-inch with fairly high latency. But for our uses, it works just fine. The graphics look great overall, especially for casual gaming. My younger brother also likes to play with mouse and keyboard, and as you can see, this Xbox supports that really well. The fan is very quiet and can hardly be heard when playing. If you're listening for it, you'll probably hear it, but it really is quiet overall. My main concern functionality-wise is the hard drive. I mean, how many games can you realistically have installed and ready to play without storage being an inconvenience? So out of my curiosity, here are some example popular game sizes to get an idea of what that looks like. Fortnite is approximately 33 gigabytes. Minecraft comes in at only 312 megabytes. Forza Forza Horizon 4 is 76, GTA is 69.96, which is fitting to say the least, and Apex Legends is 58. So averaged out, you can assume that each game downloaded will probably take up around 30 gigabytes of space. So you'll probably be able to have maybe around 20 games, depending on what they are, before storage becomes an issue. It's definitely something to be wary of when making a purchase like this. Also, as you can see, the power cable is simply a cable and doesn't have an external power brick as with the original Xbox One. This helps a lot if you're going to be taking it to friends' houses and putting it in a backpack or something. Onto the controller that comes with this Xbox. It feels great and works well. The only cons is that it's still powered by 2 AA batteries, meaning that you'll have to spend extra cash in order to get a rechargeable battery pack. It blows my mind that Microsoft has yet to upgrade the controller in this aspect. As far as updates go, there are some slight improvements from the previous version with just very little aesthetic changes. One of these changes is a slightly improved texture for grip on the handles as opposed to the fully plastic design on the previous version. Also, depending on the model, some Xbox One controllers do not have a headphone jack, while this controller comes with one standard. One of the major internal changes is that this Xbox now has Bluetooth capability. This allows the controller to be connected to a PC wirelessly, and you can also connect the controller to Bluetooth headphones. Another internal change is that the range has been slightly improved. Overall, there might be some more slight changes, but it still functions the same as a controller. My final thoughts on the all-digital Xbox One S are this. Firstly, if you're new to getting a console and have no library of discs, then this would definitely be a great option at a reasonable price for casual gaming. Like I said previously, I think Microsoft's intention with this console is to slowly begin and implement the transition into an all-digital future. So for new gamers with no past experience with a console, this would be an easy pickup considering the price point. And if you've owned a console in the past and are thinking about an upgrade, this might also be a good choice. In terms of if you should upgrade to this from an Xbox One, the only reason that I can see for upgrading is if you're currently experiencing issues of slowdown or other performance problems. But if you don't have any issues with your console currently, I really don't see any reason to upgrade. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video and received some value, make sure to smash the like button. And if you like the style of my content, as well as the overall idea of a channel strictly dedicated to providing videos on affordable tech, hit that subscribe button to start saving money. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you in a bit.